Samechi.
Oh God.
Say, young queen, there, Mary and Tony. Mary. You had a cashew no one to the end. You had a cashew. Should you can see?
Okay, so I said Nipa. Yes, say
one say
Nipa nina do weji and Nadia or yono or flew to me, so I'm not surprised.
And I used to say no food your panel, any piano, Bagana dear. Food your panel be just in your water.
Oh,
so who was me? What a tree.
Okay, so no, our first story is about Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa. He is a prominent Ghanaian politician, so he's advocating for a ban on politicians traveling outside Ghana for medical health care. So I wouldn't talk much about this. We have a video about 1 minute stretch. Into Yankoshe, we'll be right back.
Why should any public officer, politician or senior public officer be allowed to travel out to go and seek health care? Do they disrespect those of us who are the medically qualified professionals in this country? Do they disrespect us? If you look at the budget for external medical treatment, why are we not prepared to make sure that there are MRIs in every region, that there are CT scans? Whether you like it or not, health is expensive. And when they go out, they pay through their nose or through their nostrils. So why can't we develop here? Why? If the president is not well and is admitted to UGMC or Kolebu Teaching Hospital, what will happen? There are no competent doctors to look after them. There are. So these are some of the things. And I believe sincerely, if you are appointed as a politician and your children don't go to school in this country, His Excellency the President should ask questions. You want to put a policy on education and your children don't go to school here? No. Why should that be?
Okay, so Professor Ajiman Bedu Akosa is calling on the government to ban politicians and government workers who travel outside Ghana for medical purposes, for healthcare, whatever. And also, he's calling on politicians who take their kids outside Ghana for education. He says that it is a disrespect to Ghanaians. It is a disrespect to our health sector. It is a disrespect to our education sector. He also believes that when these politicians or government workers, their kids are enrolled in schools here, they make use of the health facilities here. It would boost them, it would ginger them to rather invest more in our local hospitals rather than going outside Ghana to do that. So I'll be starting with our ladyship, Miss Adoso. So what do you have to say about this? Do you agree with him, or do you also think that it's the politicians' own money and as that they can do whatever they want to do with it?
I agree with him 100% because you are a politician. You are not just a politician. You are also a leader, and you are leading a group of people. Here lies the case. You are not only leading a group of people, but you are leading a whole country, citizens for that matter. And so any steps that, let me say, you are a mirror. So we watch your footsteps and then we apply by that. And so when you feel like there is a sector in the country that is not functioning well, the best thing to do is to invest into that sector, not to leave that sector. If you are doing that, indirectly you are telling me that you have no trust in that particular ministry, or you have no trust in that particular sector. But you are the same people that each and every day you keep preaching about our hospitals and that they are doing well, and the money you are sending, you are using for this, you are using for that, and you are bringing in new equipment. You are giving opportunity to the doctors to learn more so that they can impact into those sectors. So why then do you travel abroad? It means you are not doing your homework well, and it means you don't trust in the system. So it's like we saving money with you, and then at the end of the day you use the money to travel abroad, and then you leave us behind to suffer. And it doesn't speak well of us as a country. As a politician, it would be nice if you should receive treatment here, because with that, even me as a citizen, it gives me hope. If my leader is going for treatment here, why do I travel? But not every Ghanaian has that money to travel. So I believe that there are also certain diseases that we cannot treat in this country. So yes, we cannot treat this disease. What measures are we putting in place to ensure that we have maybe the necessary equipment? Because there are some diseases, I think sometimes they try to separate conjoined twists in Ghana and didn't work. Those things are mostly done, in the Western world. So things like this, you have to invest. If it is the equipment you are supposed to invest, you invest more into that. Or if it is the doctors and the nurses that are supposed to go for further training to broaden their scope of knowledge, then you should do that. But it has been normalized in this country. They preach about the health sector and they don't receive treatment here. They go abroad to receive treatment, and same applies to our education sector. Our education sector is full of theory more than practical. We learn more of the theory side more than practical. So we have someone completely from school, even the person doing engineering, the person cannot even manufacture common something that you feel like this person should do, and it's cut across all the sectors. So I feel like we should impact more in those sectors. We should invest more into it rather than traveling abroad. And I also think that there should be a ban on that. If you are being appointed into a sector, there should be a ban for that. You're a politician. So for us, you're a leader of this country, you're not supposed to travel abroad. You are supposed to receive treatment here, and your wards are supposed to attend school here. If you feel like our education is quality enough.
All right, thank you very much. If they feel that our education is quality enough, then they should be able to make their wards school here in Ghana. Obviously, your education is not good enough now.
So what are they supposed to do?
They are supposed to invest more. But Sister Asenam.
Well, I think what triggered all of this will have to do with the issue of the Agenda 111.
Yeah.
As upon coming out to say that the Agenda 111 has been completed and is fully operationalized and is functioning. But here lies the case: some equipment are not available, and some equipment are not accessible, even with regards to nurses and then workers in the office. And then our minister, our health minister, is it Mikando? Is it Kwabena? He also came out to say that if those equipment are not there, it can't be operationalized, meaning the hospital is not functioning. And here lies the case: 400 million Ghana cedis has been allocated to build this hospital. So where did that money go to? And I believe that with the politicians, they have allowances when it comes to health and insurance and all of that. So if you have to go abroad for you to seek medical attention, it's all coming out from the government, which has to do with the taxpayers' money. So if you want better treatment, why won't you invest that money into our hospital infrastructure right here in Ghana, so you can seek medical attention? What of those that are not able to get that resources or that money to travel outside the country and go and seek for that medical attention? I think it's high time we stop being selfish as politicians and as Ghanaians as well. If we have it here, it's going to benefit everyone. So why is it that we don't want to take care of our own? We claim we are independent. But you are depending on another country for help, for
they
health
trust
attention.
Other people more
they
than
trust
their
other
own.
people. So how can we move on as a country? how can we move on as a country? If you want how the outsiders or those in abroad are being treated, or maybe how their hospitals are being well equipped, why won't you stay here right in Ghana and also make the decision, put things in place and make it better? Why won't you do that to benefit everyone? Go to Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. That is a death trap. No equipment for dialysis. Look at that. Look at the amounts of money people have to pay. And here lies the case we always see on social media. Is it GoFundMe? People are asking for money to seek for medical attention, to go abroad and go and heal themselves. So assuming we have those equipments, or our facilities, our hospital facilities are well equipped with the right tools and machines, and the government will take it upon itself to sponsor these people, do you think people will come out and be asking and be begging for money? These are the poor we are talking about. So if you want yours to be better, work on it, invest in it, just like how the White House has also done. So that is what I think is disrespectful.
Yeah.
They don't regard us simply because they feel they are rich, they have the money.
I don't agree with
so
you.
Why not? But this is the taxpayers' money you are using to seek for medical attention.
What taxpayers' money? What you are saying?
What are you telling me?
What are you saying?
Go to the mall. You see the taxes you pay.
Yeah,
what are you saying?
True.
Go to the mall. When they give you the bill.
Can I chip in?
You can't chip in.
I can't
Let
chip
her
in.
land.
Okay. Then.
I rest my case. You
Rest
come,
your
come.
case.
Okay.
Okay.
First, these two ladies, we don't want
Okay.
Second, pay me no cancer. Me nene nyake.
Okay.
We need to say more men. Ebina omo ye okrom ha no.
But we're a politician.
Okay.
Politician no ye adwuma etua ka.
But onim
Omo
say.
etua ne ka. Omo etua ne ka. No, I'm coming.
Okay.
We a politician say omo etua ka.
Okay.
They pay you.
Yes, they pay you.
Good. And now me feel say me sika na me omo de tua me ka no. A good enough for me to take my this thing. Ebi am eba no outside Ghana. So nko sua de we brochia. Eno nya big deal bi as like my committees and crime bi enye we.
No one is saying
committing
you've committed a crime. The issue is the issue is if your health sector or your educational sector is stable enough, why then would you transport these kids outside Ghana for
medical attention?
And when we say abrochi ni be free ni chrome say oba Ghana for any health thing.
Una wonko obeko.
Una
wonko obeba because we say be a Ghana your hospitals na okroma na
so would you would you agree
it is not good hospitals in Ghana.
See, apart from UGMC, that's the only proper hospital in
Okay, fine. We don't have it here.
And
we don't have it. But me, no. To me, say me DJ committee, say we sika in here. I'll travel outside.
Why would you travel outside?
I mean, me sika na me
No. Is it that you don't trust the health practitioners here in Ghana?
Anybody. You say I don't trust. We have doctors here, but we are here no. Nana man brown. And you for no call you India.
That is because we don't have that in the country.
You have it in two by say mama okwo enfa.
No ya wo.
That Nana man one Ghana. We have actors.
Do you know baby man?
Because
she's not a citizen of Ghana.
Good.
People go there just because they want to gain that citizenship for their kids.
Good. Politicians say be asan on so peno. Politician be asan on peno.
But politician enye say okowo
ho fine. But ordinary no go school ho.
And also for health if Ghana her health ye juma pa.
Health ye juma.
Health here, but sometimes health doesn't work. If health really works, there are certain cases where your fan says some transplants and I say be with your kid. You don't say you have to fly outside Ghana. They are not investing well in the health sectors, and that is what I want you to. They are trying
their best, but to me, fine. If they are not trying, we can't mean to be more can find it.
My case is that with the politicians, they have health allowances.
And I'm say,
Look at is it the SIC woman? Look at the allowance, entertainment allowance.
Yeah.
That is coming
All
from the
from the
taxpayers'
so
money.
because who did this taxpayers money? You cry every day.
Cry, then we are crying.
What you say?
We are crying.
Tie, you two you get there. Politics no. Untim ka so bi ni papa nko tena parliament no nko hye mena mfa mabla ontua neka. Wo na wayi ni so nko hye mena.
Okay.
But you have to take care of the person.
I have to take
In
care
and out
of
oko bayi na okunya accident a onya accident a wo na behwe ne mama no.
It's a flight. The flight crash.
The flight, tie.
That's how you are Ghana.
Flight no. Oba ben no anka nche omampanyi se omampanyi mami sika se yo. Sika ne da ho. Eni ade atua ne ka se omampanyi MPA usika ni every month we win the amount. No fee say sika ne de man no are good enough. Esoma no. Nti no ontimi ma ne na bi ntina krom ha. Ebi ababi o fee say odin na no ko benya ayaresa no de ne ko. Eno nye mo asem. Onfo man sika no de ko e ni pay. Ubet me na ope bia. Obi antimi man de control say.
What you are saying it still boils down to the fact that our health facilities are not really working. Because Okasa no in your statement you said say ono no di nisika. Na odi akola ne beko baby ono feel say obenya na obenya ne den ne nkwaje
So are you trying to tell us that right here in Ghana onya nkwaje
salvation.
Where your salvation but me patch say these things no I am jai. We have people in Ghana here and be like the blaster boys they are chopping their money they are chopping our money, our taxpayers money. What's it can you saying?
Hey,
Kudus, I'm coming.
What are you saying?
I buy every day.
Listen,
and there's tax on whatever I buy.
I'm coming, so Kudus back Ghana. Now so man $5,000 for Ebia the whole a year ni now. Ebia so back Ghana. Ebia a month even me. Last month on buy or mama. The whole year ni no wait say Ebia competition bi ni ho. No mbo fani match obi on Ghana be say Ebia 5 matches per for a year ni now. O man $5,000 na say. But only baby obobo no. Your man no 200,000 a week, pounds a week. Oba Ghana so be pra. Ayan Ghana na hwe no. The club na be hwe no. Nti nipa no obe ba Ghana ba be pra. Na obe get $5,000 no. Na mo so ti say we do sika kesi bi ama. Ba nipa ni pra so enye mo na mo hwe no. Enye state na hwe no. But you guys taxpayers money na miss munjai can because you tua the car. Who do you tua car? O man that mean tia o kwan for sika no spending fa. Baby I produce ka be ko.
Yes, and whatever the corner I'm passing, I'm still paying tax on it.
MP no, you tua the car. MP you tua the car. So be so ne ba ko UK ko education. I don't think Ghana education in here because if you know ko your it bad. Enye bad. When we bad.
But we still have things that we are supposed to do in the education sector. That is very
we really need to improve.
You see, young to me can say the dark group is Ghana.
Hey, look at those times that they'll be like, we are on course. So up to now, we've not landed.
We are still on course. After that 111, or much foundation go and how about to we are still on course.
It is responsibility to come and talk.
Most of them, it's not the money they receive, they are using to do that. It's the public money, the country's money.
The thing is, me, these politicians, no, me, your madam, but me, dear, me, how more say, what do you bandu will come say, no, Nisikano. On Fantino Kuma Fanjaya, what do you mean bandu?
The money we are talking about, sometimes it's not their personal money. It's not their personal money. So
there's no bed.
What we being told that this our health sector is lacking this kind of equipment or this medications and stuff. Wait, and they've allocated money to that. They've allocated money to that, and up till now, nothing has been done, and no one is questioned.
This hospital, I are buying us idea. So yes, those things.
And who is that buying?
And John Dramani Mahama.
Now, politicians
John Dramani Mahama only they are buying. All the people representing him are still they are buying.
Who call you buying?
You know, say MPP what power now. We have MPs are no more opposition. Now still no matter you motor musica at the year a dream of Mukrum. So in there.
Yeah.
And then you are buying no. and a muska or the sponsor.
Yes, their own money.
And also say.
That is their own money. This is something we are talking about, a national interest. Listen,
hell, their own money. Their own money, no. I have taxpayers' money, no.
Most of these politicians, it's not their money they are using. It is the state money. The money is from the coffers. The state coffers. That is supposed to benefit all of us, not one person.
You are who?
You are not a Ghanaian,
okay,
right?
So thank you very
much.
No,
thank you very much. The chipping,
please.
The chipping, my time.
Who chipping?
No, you had enough time. So we are in the month of Ghana, and I would urge we all to eat Ghana, wear Ghana, drink Ghana, practice Ghana, and we would also urge our politicians, the government workers, our officials, that they should invest more in our health sector and also our education sector, because it is one major thing that we need as a country to thrive. Okay, so we are moving to our last story. we are moving to our last story for today, and I know we are not counselors. I know most of us are not married, but we might have a fair idea about this. We are about to look at the alarming rise of divorce cases in Ghana and beyond. I was just waiting for DJ Q to say something. Okay, so this is from someone. I'll say most divorce cases that I'm handling, most couples have been married for less than 3 or 4 years. It's so bad. Marriages do not last anymore. Currently, I have more than 400 divorce cases that I'm handling. But regardless, it is not worth it to stay in a marriage where there is no love, respect, compassion, commitment, and communication. So we are about to look at
what can communication, love, respect, compassion, then communication. And
so you say a thing.
And this thing our you go way a simple thing. You see,
which is
the youth of nowadays, ne? Yes, the youth of nowadays, no. Yeah, sir, this generation yaba now. Those days, no. Yeah, no. Yes, just now. This law of communication and those things, no. But Omawali need to meet 40 years, 50 years. No more teho. Obos sikani mo. There's nothing like sikao. Moment matna understanding. No more you be a kama. No more teho. But these days, you know, you are 2 way in the and no bisa. Ebu yim na mema be say 10. Edi si ho a. Oba be na oba. Mpoba nufu soso. Oba no to soso. You see, your coffee nufu akese, etu akese. Nowadays, no, we don't go for like characters again. No, so we also mind there. There be. You don't go there again. They say we don't go there again. Obi a kase me petu akese. Ah, get we there nufu. Oh, deshi. Mama mi. Oh, no, etu na la. Ah, get we there. Into ko fa etu no ko tenafia. Kan wo say etu no. Ehuhu ni omem. Etu enu aduane eto enye homework o eto entimi fa sika mfa shoboto ohun just once pa wajiwani awie eto na de etimi yanufu na de etimi yan no ba wokofo obi o suban a obemu osundwe obema odo na ope no bibi ope wo obema o hesi ye do yi suban oto be ne ye kofo eto akese ati akese me man de no ena ma no so no me ba mo ho moni briska do ene what guys masa. Now what account is in them? Do you have money in your account? Omon pe brio or pe searching no abin wo ha obedi tem. Oh, into who say boy we skala was me pe. Oh, mama nko boy we ska. O skala da no. E bia na one day show. Onya ko wali ni wia no say san guy o ni ska. No da me. Afi we ni nje o ti fie. Then obeba. Unko for divorce. You go for divorce. Inti enye sa brofo no trugo de na esa na ti o just yankasa ya ne dio.
It also contribute
communication. All right.
Ubetumi obi akasa san ebegu.
Yes, when you there is a way you have to communicate to them. And yes, communication. You take phone. Q, how are you? Have you eaten? That's what you people do. Have you eaten? Are you sleeping? This type of communication is that.
And your attention, communication, and your attention, and no any attention, communication, no any attention. But I say this communication, and yes, suban. You bet me the waka masa. What casa phone so 3 hours, 4 hours. Ebegu.
Ebegu. Thank you very much. Sister Isenam.
When you subaya say, Oko for 2 akese. When you briska obe wuntem so.
Medase.
What you know?
Isenam pacha yongo.
I feel like now people are interested in wedding but not marriage. They want to show off. They want to tell people that my wedding be, but they don't really understand what marriage is like. Someone will say that, and you be behind or do. What if the love dies? Will you leave the person? What if the love die? Will you leave the person? If the love die, will you leave the person? So I think with this, I agree with Q.
What's on me yarding? It's
not about the out. Or because of Beman in the whole year.
No.
Look at the brain.
Good.
The money the person is bringing home. You bab. But now Outlook, BBL. And so I can see any idea. And then with our generation, we give up on people so easily. We don't want to work towards something. Because the person is messing up, work towards it. Like a whole lot goes into it. Now, when I say monkey, they work babu the job. You want it already prepared for you.
Say you suban you so no otie ho.
You know work on your behavior.
But we are trying.
Yeah, sorry. You to work on your behavior.
Yes, you try. You see, so Yankopon ka say, o hwe ne ye ho a, anko divorce ye da.
Oh, crap.
Ko divorce ye.
And we are
na wale tie. Awale no won say. Ntoko betimesi akasakasa beba.
Are you done with your time?
Ose me borrow time akare let me borrow the time.
Are you done?
Yeah, no.
Because there will be no last words for anyone.
Yeah, no. No omukun.
Oh yeah, omukun.
But omunjai. Before me jai na bia.
Instead of moving them.
But even in a relationship, when no boy cook a crown, let's break up.
So you should die. You should stay in a relationship.
No. If you guys have a
there are some things
there are some quarrels that can be communicated. Oh yes.
And now you see nowadays no oha akonso say you kun sisi ana say one person be dia to me say okay fine.
Oh I'm sorry.
No ne kan den
David
e ba na sana if you don't chat me I won't chat you. If you don't call me I won't call you e ba na san so na kwakwa fa ne ho andwen
no we're moving on
e ba nsa wo say you divorce. We're moving on.
My mother told me that when you're in a relationship, one person has to be the fool.
So now who is the fool and who is the wise person?
That one doesn't matter. If you try to be, I'm always right, you end up losing a good person.
Sorry, now say, I don't just wait Jimmy for.
No.
So who can sorry?
So someone who is intentionally doing things and every day you are sorry.
There be a one knock on them. Red flag goes a day.
It's a red flag.
Say the ball. You see that one.
If it's abusive,
that
then
one
you should live.
Nah, just normal kasa. That one not so could divorce.
It's bound to happen.
Because what doing from kakra? You see, your brain is down.
It's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
Sister Debbie, please your take.
And then you mean kasakra.
You see, I was told that marriage is a full-time ministry on its own. Yes, it's a full ministry. Just like you go to college or university to acquire 4-year degree course or 2 years masters or whatever. Education is a full-time ministry, but we don't see it as such. We see marriage to be something very glorious, beautiful, what we see in the movies. The lady can slap the man and the man will come, honey, I'm sorry. Then he'll bring out a flower. Then you are happy, you are sitting and you are, so you feel so excited. Exactly. 12 midnight. You see the ladies at fault, but the guy will wake up very early at dawn to prepare breakfast. Honey, singing song and doing the breakfast like this, and you are happy.
India movie now.
So sitting down and watching all, you feel like marriage is so beautiful. Marriage is nice.
It's actually beautiful, but it has a bitter part.
Marriage is nice, but that's why I say it's a whole ministry on
it's a whole school.
So if you don't know the bitter side of marriage, and people, we have marriage couples that fight in the room, and when they come out, they smile.
Yeah.
They even wear the same clothes. You don't even know what is inside. So immediately someone proposed to you, you don't even get time to check the person. Like, you don't really know the person. 1 month you've seen the person, the next month, I'm not saying maybe you should date somebody for 4 years. But at least at least know the person, know the flaws of the person, and assess yourself. Are you someone that is always emotionally hurt, or are you someone that you are the jealous type and you cannot, control yourself? We have some guys that don't want, when they are dating you, they don't want to see you working with a woman. The lady also don't want to see you working with another man. And there are guys that when you see a red flag and you tell them, I don't want to be in a relationship, either they'll say they'll kill you, or if you do this, I'll do that, I'll do the threatening and stuffs. You don't put that into consideration. All you know is that he has proposed, and sometimes I feel like it's the pressure. Go and marry, you are getting old. 34 years, your colleagues are getting married. 35, you are still sitting in the house eating your father's food.
That one can
leave the house
and choose good one
and choose.
But serious, some pressures are too much. Because Regina, was it you are saying that a male colleague was disturbing me that he wants a woman to marry? Yes, that he wants it, that he is grown. Me, I don't see him growing, but he said he is grown, and he has the money. He has the money, he has everything, so he feels like as at this stage he wants to marry. So he wants somebody. If I will get some, make a fun with him. Even if I should get you somebody that said that thing, Bibi Kosia, you be like,
you recommended that person.
That is why now you go and choose. When you choose, and at the end of the day, it becomes a Jezebel on you. You adopt it just like that. So I feel like the pressure is too much, and we ourselves too, we should assess ourselves. We sitting here, I have my own behavior. SNM has her own. Regina has her own. I have to assess myself with this type of my behavior, or with how I am. Am I ready? If I feel like I'm not ready, I have to sit back and do my homework, work on myself, because even me, sometimes I don't believe myself, because you set goals for yourself, you don't even you can't even achieve it. You say certain things and you break it, and then imagine adding someone trouble to your trouble. So if you feel like you cannot, just back out. And I think you should learn. And the counselor should also tell us the truth.
There will not counselors no more counsel.
They should tell us the truth.
They also need how can you call someone who is not a year?
And with dating, people enjoy too much in dating. That is when you have to ask the hard questions. Assess the person. You have to know, learn about the person. But no, that's not what we do.
Let me tell you.
Love is blind.
That one.
No, yes, sir. You see, the thing is, people can pretend.
For the pretend.
No, but you have to be very critical and very observant.
You've not stayed with someone for 20 years and you still don't know the person.
Who will be our good pretender? Like or a very good pretender. Or better Mawsam, a Jamwas baby, a Jamwa Brazilian. So why any we are? No, you see, Bonapi will be a minimum.
Yeah, so you some people will marry and they'll be like, you were not like this before. Why did you change? All of a sudden,
you can't think far.
So please, when you're dating somebody, you shouldn't always be the enjoyment. Learn about it. Be very observant.
Just one.
If you see the red flag and you think you can't stay with a bag,
and as you are dating the person, don't date the person fully with your heart. When you go in too much with your heart and you are seeing the red flag, you still want to go in. But when you go with 50% of your heart and your brain, you'll back out.
Solution for this thing, character no here. What I say, so we just suban ho ekofa to akese nufu akese a acha 1 week be divorce and mun je loan je de wedding no
was it the northern region? They said they are bringing a ban on wedding and they want to promote the Islamic natural wedding.
Wedding egu okroma nyina e yabosi abo wedding no. It's true. E yabosi abo wedding no because o kwaji loan be wedding na e ka ne ba afi
na utua
yeah
into wedding egu ni nyina make say dia 70% no e yabosi abo de no.
It's true.
E na egu no.
It's true because I have a female friend who always tell me that Deborah, when I want to marry, I'll do it secret. Like joke. When she was getting married, only her co-workers, more her family members, and the guy was from outside. But they did it very simple.
Girl, I could James on the wedding or Ben Monday. Miss Adu one good. Or Ben Tramo Obia would into no munja loan na moje jeme de bobosia na monko for suban munja to akese no ani nufu no
now you see wedding has become fashion. Everybody wants to like
no dey yen try so say
okay, so thank you very much for your time, and also thank you to all our listeners for listening to us, and to our beautiful and handsome panelists for contributing immensely to this conversation. May say when China know about say our sacra, yes sir, our sacra.
Because anope who say
hey who say na me hwe no
me so hwe no won say me kura no me man time say 15 minutes me target 50
happy them me say na bia dey
because the time na 50 after 45 we wie o se na emu edin kakra na mo so me hwa ade ma bi ni ho ntimi ye say mu say we wie na me pia we no tum ehre wa ya de
Wombo.
Oh, chamadie. Ewe. Eno, jiwe. Omo. So thank you guys so much once again. Thank you guys so much. And that was Ohima Timo, Sister Esinam and Sister Debbie. We are done. We are done for the day. What do you say? We are done for the day. The trending stories, the famous celebrity birthday, and the countdown. We are done for today. So when it's 5:30, we go for the evening news. 5:30, we go for the evening news. After the news, DJ Q, I will continue to rock the nation to 10 p.m. Your bonus new answer me bar. The best of Daddy Lumba. The best of Daddy Lumba. The great man, Daddy Lumba. So stay tuned and enjoy it right here. And this is the GTR Drive Time with DJ Q. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on Ghana Talk Show. And a very big shout out goes to my beautiful listeners inside USA, Spain, Germany, Italy, and Ghana, and all my beautiful viewers who watch me live on Facebook and X. Thank you guys so much. We are going for the when it's 5:30, we go for the evening news. So stay tuned and enjoy some hip life before I go for the news.